What are some of the interesting opportunities that you're seeing in that space?
Yeah, so I mean, again, without harping on about it, when you look at a small business as an asset class, the opportunity for that to be able to outperform is quite significant. Now, what we've noticed when companies join an agglomeration, where they become part of a large holding company, is immediately they can start to pitch for bigger pieces of business. So what you find with most tendering processes, where somebody fills out a tender document to be able to do a piece of work, whether it's for a government or another large organisation, is that a big part of that tendering process is how big the company is and therefore how much work they can take. So, through a new normal procurement process, for example, you'll find that businesses quite often won't be allocated a contract that represents more than a third of their annual revenue. So if you're a 10 million revenue company, you can only get a $3 million contract. And so you lose most of the really meaty, really interesting contracts. Now, interestingly, what happens is that the large competitor will win that contract, and then it will subcontract to the small business because the small business actually has the expertise to execute. So effectively, the profit kind of gets creamed off, and they're unable to get the full benefit of it. So when they join an agglomeration, when they become part of this big PLC, they now have this huge balance sheet and P&L that they can point to when they're tendering for new business, and they can win those bigger contracts. Now, those bigger contracts can be a game changer. So they can literally double or triple the size of the company in a very short space of time. And in that respect, really drive the shareholder value for all of the shareholders in the business. And so we think with an agglomeration, we should be able to get an outsized alpha, an outsized return on shareholders' investments because of that ability for the businesses internally to grow, as well as obviously the acquisitive stuff that we're doing as well.
Okay.